Hey guys, what I'm about to show you is graphic. Heads up right now. You don't want to see a dead chicken, turn it off. My first casualty, and it's really not humorous, but and I'm not sure what did this. I'm going to leave it just like this and keep an eye on it and see what comes back. It could be Caleb, my dog, or it could be somebody else's dog. I'm not sure if they got the bird here. This is the first of the feathers I see, like maybe over here. So I'm not sure they caught it right here, ran it, caught it right here. It's a rooster, one of the red roosters. But the humorous thing is this video is going to be titled "Time to Butcher." At least some of the bigger ones. I think I have 15. They're 8 weeks old today. And so I'm going to be butchering all but one of the whites and 4 or 5 of the big red roosters. And so this is there's some over here, and this is their pen. So that one is quite a ways over there. I'm not sure, and it don't look like he was drugged there because there's no feathers. Usually there's a feather trail. And so I'm going to keep an eye on that, and hopefully whatever did that will come back. And whatever it was that did that will be taken care of appropriately. I don't put up with that, whether it's mine or somebody else's. Alrighty, let me get back over this fence, or I'll walk around. So I need to lock this anyways. But that's the last one. That's the first one I've lost. So I'm down to 33. I haven't lost any besides in the beginning. That'd be the first one that something's gotten. And so I don't know what it was that did it. But I'll see if I can find out. But here's the chickens. And they're getting big. Hey guys. Hey guys. And you can see how, which those 2 red ones in the back are 2 of the hens I'm keeping. You can see they're still active. He's I gotta see which one of these big boys I'm keeping and one I'm butchering out. I'm not sure which one that is. And then all these white ones will be butchered out probably tomorrow or today or tomorrow. And then some of the big roosters like him, some of the big red ones. Partly because they're old enough and they're big enough, partly because they're just starting to stink, and partly because they're eating too much. So I can cut out 10 or 15 of the big ones, and that'll take care of some of the food. Plus, they're just plenty big enough. They've done really good about growing. Now, these here, which I'm going to keep this little girl here, but there's another one running. These hens, the ones I don't pick to keep and butcher, they need a few more weeks. They'll probably get 2 or 3 more weeks. The Red Ranger hens didn't get as big as they should. I think this is the other rooster I'm going to keep over here. I'm going to keep one of the big ones, then one of smaller. And the reason being, some people say, don't you want to keep the bigger ones so the offspring's the biggest you possibly can? Well, my only problem with that is, even with this one right here, who's a pretty male, I'm afraid that they may get too big where I keep them and kill everything else, and then in a little bit I have to kill them too because they can't hold their own weight anymore. And so that's my thinking on it, is if I keep a more active male like this one right here, with a bigger male, I'm going to keep a bigger male too. In worst case scenario, if I ever have to get rid of the bigger male, I'll still have the blood. But yeah, but they're doing good. I'm going to keep there's 2 little girls that look like this. I'm keeping both of them. Keep a couple red hens like that. Had a lot. I'm going to count them, but I had a lot of red hens. I would have liked to have more Red Ranger males. They say it's straight run, but I had a whole lot of females. Let me see if I can count them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, and that one that just got killed was 9. And so I had 9 out of, Had 34 minus 9 whites would be 23. 9, 10, 20. So I had 14 hens and 9 roosters. I guess that's not too bad. But it just seemed like a lot more hens. But they're doing good. And like I said, I'm going to keep some of the hens. And a couple roosters, and we'll just see how that goes. I may end up butchering them later or keeping them. We'll see how they go. Real pretty. Like this is the other one. That one over there is one of them, and this one right here. They're just real pretty little hens. And so we'll just see how it goes. But I just wanted to make a video. It's butcher time. Everything went great. They're 8 weeks old yesterday, so all the white ones are ready for sure. You can see how big these white ones are. Now you can see that rooster over here standing up. I think he may be the one I'm keeping, but you can see they're ready to butcher too. Now the hens next to the white ones, they need a little bit more time. I'll give them 2 or 3 more weeks. But if I only have 10 or 15 left, you know, it'll cut my feed in half to fatten those others up. You know, and so that's the reasoning behind it. It's just the white ones are big enough to butcher, and it'll knock the food cost down. And so, yeah, and I'm going to figure out what killed that chicken. I don't like that idea. Sure don't. Chicken climbing up the wire. The white hens are in a competition. I'm going to keep one white hen to see if she'll grow big enough to become a layer. And I told the white hens that. Now they're all trying to show off to be the one that I don't eat. See, that one's trying to do obstacle course. But I think it's going to be this white hen over here drinking. She stayed the smallest, and she's the most active. And so she'll probably be the one I keep. The one on your right, the one that's still drinking. And see what she does as she grows up. If she gets too big and I have to butcher her, or if not. But, alrighty then. That's the chicks. Not chicks no more. And I'm going to get busy and get some of these taken care of. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.